Hi guys, I'm back. This episode of As a Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose. I am your host, Nacho Mama. Some people call me Crystal, some people call me Criddle, like Riddle with a C. Either way, Nacho Mama is a personality, not a person. Today I'm going to come at you with an all signs reading. I appreciate your guys' patience. I have started a new job, went on a little mini vacation, and I'm back, ready to rock and roll. So the first sign we're going to get out is Aries. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Most importantly, say hello. Hello. I hope you guys are all doing well today. Actually, I'm just going to imagine that you are all doing well. It seems like the word hope sometimes, in the way we use it and its frequency, implies lack, you know? When you say I hope you get well, there's this frequency behind it that means that you're not well. So I'm just going to imagine that all of you are having a blessed, wonderful day. Before we get started, I'm going to ring some bells, clear the air, clear my mind. And every time a bell rings, an angel gets their wings. So, I love that little bell. My kitty's being a kitty crackhead in the background back there, so if you hear something running around, that would be Pixie. All right, guys, let's start with Aries. Aries. What does universe need to tell Aries for today? And these are general messages, whatever comes out. Universe, please use me as a conduit to express the best message that Aries needs to hear today. As you will, so mote it be. Amen. The bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers already. Some of you guys might be dealing with a very intense, important connection. Nine of Wands, moving on from choppy waters into clear waters. Like, you can see the end. You can see the end line. Damn. Yep. Seeing Six of Swords right at the bottom, right next to it. Aries, you guys are definitely moving out from choppy waters with something that is very important to you, whether it be a relationship with a romantic partner or a relationship with self, like moving away from all things that no longer serve you, putting an end to all things that are not part of your highest calling, not being put in the middle of people, places, opinions. Some of you guys are finally putting an end to the Furies. The Furies are those inside dialogue, the inside I'm not good enough, the inside it doesn't matter anyways. A lot of our self-talk is the most important talk that we can speak to. If you're driving around all day, fucking idiots, these idiots, this, that, that's all you're going to see is more of that. So be careful how you guys talk to yourself. Kitty, no. And it looks like you guys are at an end of conflict. You're putting it all behind you. You see how he's moving on from this choppy waters. He's took all six of those swords, all six of those swords out of his back and has plugged his boat with it and is moving on in confidence. Some of you guys might be traveling. And if you're wondering if you should, I would say yes. What else do we got for the Aries gang? Universe, what else can we tell Aries? Kitty. Dude, hold on, guys. Kitty. Get in. I'm telling you, he's on one today. Some of you guys, maybe you guys are dealing with somebody that's into mischief. Somebody around you is causing mischief. You're trying to put a stop to that. Little mischievous kitties. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. This is definitely a major turn of events. Some of you guys are going through a major turn of events. We have the Sun. So Aries, if you guys are planning on moving or traveling, you are definitely putting the past behind you and moving on. You are no longer going to fight with yourself in your head about the I'm not good enough or you'll never be good enough. So you're not going to listen to anybody that has anything negative to say about that. And you are moving forward towards the Sun. So if you guys are looking for a definite yes or no answer, I would definitely say yes. For the Aries gang. Let's get one more. Let's get a major arcana on it. What is the major arcana? Lessons for Aries for this reading here. Universe. What do we have for Aries? The World. Yep. This is a major completion. Major, major completion. The World is the card number 21. The soul goes on, gathering experiences after experience with God's universal plan. One experience gives birth to another throughout the eternal cycle of life and death. Existence is continuous, ever-changing, but never-ending. As the soul of man passes from one form to the other, each life he lives is only a glimpse into eternity, a chance for him to reinforce and refine his ideas towards God's will, which is to thy own self be true. Each time fear and indecision must be overcome so the soul can take on one more step upward on the journey back to its eternal source, and in doing so, realize that it is a part of God, an immortal manifestation of God's unlimited love. To thy own self be true is really service to God, you guys. Do you know how many people lay around in a graveyard or have died with so many regrets on their heart? Because somebody told them that they couldn't? Because they were up in their head about somebody else's opinion about what it is that their true heart really desired? And they never ended up doing it? You guys are not going to be that person, Aries. You guys have made up your mind, and you are changing things. An end of a cycle. All right, let's move on to the Taurus gang. Thank you, Aries, for being here. Much love. Please remember to like, share, or subscribe. But most importantly, say hi and have a good day. Okay? Timestamp. We've got 8:11. Hold on real quick. Thanks for bearing with me. Oh, let's get one of the pins my kitty just knocked over. Kitty, you're a crazy gato. 1 second, guys. I'll be right there. All right. Paper, paper, paper. I just had that. There we go. Okay. Let's move on to the Taurus gang. Taurus. 847 for Taurus. Hi, Taurus. Welcome here. Welcome to my channel. I imagine you guys are all having a great day. We're going to see what we could pull from this Mythic Tarot deck right here. It's a vintage Mythic Tarot deck. The descriptions in the book are amazing if anybody is ever interested in checking them out. Taurus. What can we get for Taurus, universe? The Taurus gang. Ooh. We have you're all up in your head. The Furies, man. That was at the bottom of the deck, though, so let's see what else we got. Taurus. What do we got for Taurus? Yep, and the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You guys are definitely going through something. Something either that you're being put in the middle of, that you don't know which way to go, in between two opposing forces. Definitely all up in your head. Yep, and then we have the Hangman at the bottom of the deck. Trying to find perspective. What can we tell Taurus, gang, universe, about this situation? Whatever's got them all up in their head. What can we tell Taurus? Oh, the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, too. It's definitely something important. Something major that you really, really care about. That's why you're all in your head, is because you really, really care about the outcome, huh? What else can we tell Taurus? Not to be, the Devil. I'm going to read the Devil card out of this book right here because the universe just told me to do so, okay? There's some of you guys that might need this message about what the Devil and what maybe that might help your decision making on whatever's keeping you up in your head right here. I read out of this book that I got from my father before he passed away. The Tarot from it's a new handbook for apprentice by Eileen Connolly. This is a vintage edition. I had a hard time reading this book when I was younger because of its use of the word God. I didn't understand what I do now, that's for sure. So if any of you have a problem and a blockage when you hear the word God, or instantly want to turn off by it, just bear with me. Where are we at? Magician. We got the Devil. Dun, 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 dun. I always sing that song in my head. Dun, 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 dun. It's like the star card. Where'd it go? Where are you? Not transition. Fortune, Hermit. Where'd you go? Sorry, guys. Oh, it's because he wants me to read it out of this book. I'm going to lay some more cards down while I find that, but... Where'd my book go? There it is. Or not. I'm going to read this. The Devil. On an inner level, this is out of the Mythic Tarot. This is actually from the cards that I'm reading. This is a vintage edition of the Mythic Tarot, but it says, on an inner level, Pan, the Devil, is an image of the bondage to the crudest, most instinctual aspects of human nature. Because the god was worshipped in caves and grottos attended by fear, his image within us suggests something that we both fear and are fascinated by. The raw, goatish, uncivilized sexual impulses which we experience as evil because of their compulsive nature. Since the dawn of the Christian era, the god Pan has been appropriate into the figure of the Devil. Complete with the goat horns and leering grin, as he is despised by spiritual folk, as Apollo once despised him in the Greek myth. During the reign of the Emperor Tiberius, mariners sailing near the islands heard a mysterious voice call out to him 3 times, saying, when you reach him, proclaim that the great god Pan is dead. This is at the same moment that Christianity was born in Judah. But the presence of this card among the major arcana of the tarot suggests that Pan did not die. Rather, he has been relegated to the northernmost recesses of the unconscious, representing that which we fear, loathe, and despise in ourselves, yet which holds us in bondage through our very fear and disgust. The problem of shame about the body and the sexual impulses, particularly those impulses which which people have done so much to bring into light in this century, like incest fantasies, fascination with bodily functions and excretions, the feeling of being dirty and wicked, goatish and hairy, ugly and inferior, is the problem which Pan, the devil, personifies. Even the most sexually liberated man or woman can experience the secret shame about the body. We may find something noble and romantic about the raging lion in the card of the strength, or the willful horses of the chariot, but it is more difficult to perceive nobility with Pan. Yet in the myth he was not evil, merely untamed, immoral, and natural. It is the paralysis of the humans who are held enthralled in terror and fascination which creates the problem. The card of the devil implies the blocks of inhibitions, usually sexually, which arise from our lack of understanding of Pan. Although he is ugly, he is the great all, the raw life of the body itself, immoral and crude, but nonetheless a god. The energy which is expanded in keeping the devil in his cave. Shameful and hidden is this energy which is lost to the personality, but which can be released with immense powerful effect if one is willing to look at Pan in the face. Thus the fool must learn to confront with all humility the beastest and the most shameful aspects of himself, or he will remain forever in bondage to his own fear. Then in order to hide this shameful secret, he must pretend that he is superior and projects his own bestiality on others, leading to prejudice, bigotry, and even persecution of individuals and races who seem to him evil. On a divinatory level, the card of Pan, the devil, implies the necessity of confrontation with all that is shadowy, shameful, and base in the personality. The fool must free himself by gaining knowledge and honest, humble acceptance, for then he can release the creative power which is held in chains by his own panic and self-disgust. Thus he comes to the heart of the labyrinth and faces his own darkness and essential darkness of his body, in order to become what he always was, merely natural. So yeah, this is a card of being all up in your head about something that you find shameful inside yourself. You know, like a lot of us are like, oh, we're looking for unconditional love, unconditional love, unconditional love. We want somebody to love us, but we're not even loving ourselves. You know, there's so many, if we can't be honest with ourselves and what our true desires are, then how are we ever going to find anybody that's an acceptance of that? Yeah, see, the Two of Swords up in, like, in between. That's in between the two opposing forces. You know, oh, I was brought up, like, maybe some of you are men that are interested in other men and find it very, very shameful because that's the way your family taught you. You know? But how are you ever going to be happy if you can't release those things inside of yourself? You know? If we can't be honest with who we are, then we're not going to find anybody that can be honest with us. We can't find somebody that's going to accept us for who we are if we can't accept ourselves. Even the most disgusting, horrible parts of ourselves that we feel are shameful. How are we ever going to find anybody to truly love us if we can't even love those parts within ourselves? And I feel like some of you Tauruses might be going through that problem here. It's an internal battle, an internal and external battle. But that's, I mean, anytime that you're having an internal battle, you're having an external battle because everything is a reflection of what's going on the inside, right? Y'all, I know this is a weird analogy, but there are enough people out there that lick public toilet seats, for example, that there's a person out there that's accepting of that. You know? That's a horrible example, but there are enough people out there that are into what you're into, regardless of who thinks whatever is of whatever. As long as you're not hurting anybody by being who you are, you know, not hurting a child, not hurting an animal, you know, not doing any of those weird things, but there's somebody out there that is into the same type of weird stuff you are too. But how are you ever going to find them if you're not honest about it within yourself? Taurus. So this is somebody that is hiding something inside them. Yep, see, Eight of Swords again. Hiding something inside of themselves that they find shameful and are scared to come out with. To thy own self be true is really service to God, man. Six of Wands. Owning all that you are, all that you ever will be, comes with the richness that nobody can take from you. Yeah. That comes with the balance of feeling, of being emotionally stable inside yourself. As soon as you come to this realization, Taurus, of whatever it is that you're hiding inside yourself, and you're just honest with yourself, you take a good look in the mirror and you're like, you know what? I love myself. I love all my gross parts. I love all my not gross parts. I am a beautiful human being. You will definitely win the war no matter what anybody says. So if there's some of you out there that are hiding, it's usually like the book says, the Devil card is usually something of something we find shameful, or it's either materialistic or something that is inside of ourselves we find shameful, that we don't want to admit to other people, or that we have been taught is wrong. Do you know how many of my friends I know that are males that are feminine? They're very feminine males, but you would never know it. I think a lot of us women are divine masculine inside the woman's body, and there's a lot of the men out there that are divine feminine inside of the man's body. Because how are we ever supposed to stop whatever ancestral curses we have passed down and passed down and passed down unless we've been in it ourselves? So how can we, inside of ourselves, own ourselves? You know, our men aren't taught how to be women. Our men aren't taught how to be men. Our men have been taught how not to be women. You know, what are you? What are you, a man? What are you, a girl? Don't cry. What are you, a girl? You hit like a girl. You know, ain't no man unless you got land, kind of thing. Where inside of ourselves are we scared to be who we are because of that ancestral cursing? The way we were raised, man. Some people are so scared of like how their parents will perceive them. You know, your father might not even be alive anymore, and you're still scared of how your father is going to perceive you. That's not fair to you. That's not fair to your ancestral line. That's not fair to the future. To thy own self be true, Taurus. To thy own self be true. I think you've got this. You've got the golden fleece. You're good, man. Queen of Swords, yep. That is speaking your truth, walking in truth. Not truth meant to hurt people, just the truth. The truth's going to hurt no matter what, sometimes. If the truth is the truth, then it's the truth. Where are you not walking in your own truth? You need to embody this Queen of Swords to get your Six of Wands, to stop the internal battle. All right, Taurus, that's what I've got for you guys today. Much love, you guys. You've got this. On to the Gemini gang. 2412. Hi, Gemini. Thank you guys for being here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. But most importantly, have a wonderful day. Stop and say hi. Hello. Gemini. I saw that writing one time, like gem, like a gem, you know, like an amethyst gem, or a moldavite gem, or a selenite gem. Isn't that one cool? But I always write Gemini, like Gem, and I always thought that was cool. Anyways, sorry. Gemini, what can we get for Gemini, universe? What sort of messages do we have for Gemini? Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What do we got for the Gemini gang out there? Gemini. Three of Wands. We have either you're going to be... No, I'm pretty sure that somebody is going to be asking for your forgiveness. Somebody asking for your forgiveness. Yep, they did you wrong. Somebody did you wrong, or you did somebody wrong, and either you need to ask for forgiveness or somebody's going to be asking you for your forgiveness. And the Moon. Follow your intuition. If you are somebody that needs to be, yep, with the Empress on the bottom of the deck, with fertility and that mother love, the goddess of all goddesses, and the Moon. So either somebody is going to be apologizing to you for being deceitful, or you're going to be apologizing to somebody for being deceitful. But I'm pretty sure somebody's going to be apologizing to you, Gemini. Looks like somebody has done you wrong. And they are coming to grovel at your feet for their wrongdoings. Let's see, what else can we tell Gemini, universe? What else can we tell Gemini? Five of Wands. Yeah, after a battle, either there's somebody that tried to pick a fight with you, or you're going in after that fleece, that's for sure. You're not scared of confrontation. You are demanding, that's what it is. You're demanding your respect. You have followed your intuition. You know what's good. You are not falling for any bullshit. Apollo has given you all the tools necessary. You got the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. And the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So you are definitely going to be victorious in whatever sort of... it really feels like this is a battle with other people. That somebody's done you wrong, Gemini. And you got the lovers on the bottom of the deck. Whatever it is important to you. Very important. And the Death card at the bottom of the deck. This is an end of a major transition. You have all the tools necessary. You know all the information you need to know. There's no more information you need to know. You've got everything that you need. And somebody that's done you wrong is either going to come back and ask for forgiveness. And it's up to you. Just follow your intuition, you know, if you're going to accept that or not. Yep, somebody out in the cold. You might be putting somebody in the cold, man. This is almost let's see. Yeah, Two of Swords. Whatever you've got going on, Gemini, it looks like somebody's done you wrong and they're going to come back and ask for your forgiveness. And you're not fighting anymore. You're not fighting anymore. You're not being put in between anymore. You're following your intuition. You're laying your solid foundations. You know who you are. You know your worth. Yep, King of Swords at the bottom. You know your worth. You know what you bring to the table, Gemini. Don't let nobody come and try to take that from you. Just cut them out. Ace of Swords. Boom. Ace of Swords. All truth, nothing but truth with the swiftness. What else can we tell Gemini, universe? The High Priestess. You already know. There ain't really much that needs to be said, Gemini. Looks like you still got somebody that's coming and groveling at your feet, asking for your forgiveness, or trying to put you in between a situation, and you ain't having it. You are not having it. We had the Devil on the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys are not being fooled. Back into that shit. What else can we tell Gemini, universe? Let's throw a major on it. Let's throw a major arcana on there. The Hermit. Let's see what the book says about the Hermit here. The Hermit, the Hermit, the Hermit. As a man progresses spiritually, he realizes that God never turns away from him. He is never alone, and his most secret deeds and thoughts cannot be hidden. Therefore, it is important for him to examine his motives carefully. In times of loneliness and despair, when all seems dark, he needs to only raise his vision to see the Christ light pointing the way. So you already know. You already know on the inside. You know how it feels. Whoever this person is that's coming for groveling at your feet for forgiveness, always follow your intuition. Sometimes we get so caught in our feelings or so caught in our thoughts. You know, we're all in our head, all in our head, all in our head. We forget to examine how it feels from our solar plexus. If you can move your thoughts from up in your head and actually transfer them down into your lower regions in your heart, then examine how it feels from there and move forward. Sometimes when we have it all in our head, as an air sign, I understand. Overthinking, like it's really hard to actually feel. Sometimes it takes conscious effort to move our thoughts from up top and move them literally into your heart chakra, your heart space, and then examine it. Examine how it feels. Not what you think it should feel like, not what is projected of what is supposed to feel like. Actually, what does it feel like? What does that energy feel to you? And then go from there, Gemini. That's what I'm getting. All right. Let's move on to the Cancer gang. I love you guys, Gemini. I hope you guys I know you guys are having a great day. I'm going to imagine you having a wonderful, smiling, gorgeous day out there today. All right, Gemini. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, say hi. Okay? Hi, Gemini. On to Cancer. 32, 33. 32, 33 for Cancer. Where'd my pen go? Oh. 32, 33. Cancer gang, Cancer gang, Cancer gang. Hi, Cancer. I imagine you guys having a great day today. I'm back. Thank you for your patience. I went on a bunch of job interviews and went on a Colorado tour. It's amazing how much that is in our own backyard and we never even go, right? I've lived in Colorado for a long time and there's so many places that I've never been to. It's almost embarrassing that I'm almost 40 years old and just now making it to all these beautiful places. Maybe that's a message for you Cancers, man. The star is at the bottom of the deck. What can we tell the Cancers, universe? What can we tell the Cancers? The star to me is like, no matter what is coming out of that box, Pandora's box, fixated on the light. You see that light. You don't see anything but that light, Cancer. Queen of Wands. That is you being happy and content. Yep, the Lover's card at the bottom. You are happy and the Temperance. Yeah. Some of you guys are experiencing extreme happiness in your home life. You are at a place of peace inside yourself where you are happy to be doing the dishes and happy to be walking the dog and happy to look over and see the person that you're with, or happy to wake up alone. You're happy in whatever it is that you're doing, Cancer. And that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what other people think or what other people have programmed you to believe should be happiness. You have definitely been putting in a lot of solid foundational work. If some of you guys have just gotten into a relationship, then this is definitely something that's going to be worthwhile, built on solid foundation. I mean, the tower only crumbles when we build on faulty foundations, you know? When we get into relationships when we're only to spite our last boyfriend, no good, you know? But when we've done the time to heal, when we can sit there and not have any sort of emotional connection to our past, when we can sit in our past and be thankful for it, then we are at a place of peace inside of ourselves, you know? Then we can start building from solid foundation. When you know what you want and you are happy inside of yourself, then there's nothing that can take that from you. The Nine of Cups is happiness on the inside. There's a wealth that comes from the inside that no one can take, no outside situation. Some of you might be dealing with a Gemini, Cancer. But whatever it is, this is very fast moving. Or maybe some of you are scared of it being too fast. Cancer, if you're scared of whatever this situation is moving too fast, and battling in yourself and your head about it, I think you're all right, Cancer. If some of you have just entered into a new relationship, like this looks like a good relationship. This looks like it's something that's going to be built on solid foundation. But no matter what type of relationship outside of yourself, if you build a relationship with yourself on solid foundation, then it doesn't matter what happens on the outside, you know? None of the gossip, none of the disappointment of the past is going to bother you anymore. I've gotten into a lot of, like, what Auntie Karen says, the hobosexual relationships. You know, like, I pretty much ran a punk rock homeless shelter out of my house for like 15 years. And what do you call a punk rock boy without a girlfriend? Homeless, right? So make sure, well, no, I'm pretty sure that you already know not to be in that. You've already done past all of those situations, Cancer. You're not falling for any of that again. And it doesn't look like this person that it looks pretty solid with this person that you're inquiring about. I would say go for it, Cancer. Like, this looks solid. Some of you might be dealing with the twin flame relationship with both the Gemini card and the Lovers. It might be a Gemini for sure. You're walking away from all of the past regret, from all of the disappointments. You've healed. Most importantly, you've healed from all of the past disappointments, and you're not bringing that into your new relationship. This relationship that you're in right now, or the one that you're looking for, either you know what you're looking for and you're not falling for it, or the one that you're about to get into is in the same vibration as you are. Yeah, the King of Swords. Whatever this person that you are inquiring about has been through it too, Cancer. Yeah, they've been through, and they're all up in their heads wanting to make sure that they're good, that they're solid, you know, that they're not bringing any baggage to the table. That's pretty nice when the person that you're inquiring about is just as concerned about bringing baggage to the table as you are. You know, when you have a real, mature, healthy relationship with inside yourself, then that automatically reflects outside of you. Congratulations, Cancer. I think this is great. I'm going to move on to the Leo gang. Leo gang. Leo. The lions. Fiery lions. 3909. Hi, Leo. I imagine you guys are having a great day. I just started a new job. I've been kind of MIA for a minute, doing some internal reflection and getting some outside stuff situated so that I can focus on bringing you guys all the best possible messages with the best vibration that I can offer. So what do we got for the Leo gang for today? Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. What do we got for Leo, universe? What do we got for Leo? We have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Are you releasing old wounds, Leo? Wounds only heal from the inside out, like an abscess. An abscess will never, ever heal from the outside in, only from the inside out. So some of you are either focusing on healing. Yeah, with the King of Cups, you're healing your heart. You're sitting in your throne, you're healing your heart. Some of you might be dealing with the Cancer. You see that little crab down there? Some of you might have dealt with the Cancer, or some of you might just be going into the energy of Cancer to heal your heart, because Cancer is a water sign. Yep, going into the cave. Two of Wands. You see him? He's going inside that cave, knowing. He's taking on that battle, knowing. Some of you guys are about to embark on a journey of the heart that you might find scary. Either a journey of the heart to heal yourself, or maybe some of you are going into a relationship and you're scared. Oh, you're all up in your head about it though. Some of you guys are definitely all in your head about healing, but that's a good thing. Don't ever, ever take your healing as a bad thing. It's okay to not be okay sometimes, Leo. I know that you guys are that rock solid. Like, when we're so used to being the rock of the family, you know, we feel like a failure the minute that we feel anything out of control, you know? When we don't feel like we're in control of anything, or if we have, then we feel like we're failures. But that's not the case, Leo. We got the World at the bottom of the deck here. This is an end of some sort of major heartbreaking cycle. You got somebody that is going to be asking for forgiveness, or you are up in your head about having to apologize to somebody. Or maybe there's some of you that have been waiting. Maybe that's what this Nine of Swords over the King of Cups, like with the abscess. Maybe you've been waiting for an apology from somebody that you haven't gotten. Sometimes the best healing we can do is to find the healing within inside ourselves, you know? You've been fighting the healing. You've been fighting going inside yourself. A lot of times we look for external solutions for internal problems. We can't heal an abscess from the outside in. We have to heal it from the inside out. We have to go inside the cave and face our demons. The true Nine of Cups comes with owning everything that you have ever done and everything you will ever do. There's hope for sure. Once you go inside and fight these inside battles, like, you know, maybe we got into relationships with somebody that we knew for a fact was a player. You know, playing games that we knew we'd lose. Sometimes it's easier when we do that because we know the outcome. And then we end up breaking our own hearts. How have we broke our own hearts by the choices that we've made? I think a lot of you Leos are healing from that right now. Either from needing to owe somebody an apology, or somebody owes you an apology, Leo. Yeah, you've been through a lot of fighting. Don't fight for it, though. Don't fight for it. You already know. There's somebody that's in the background. There's something going on in the background. That your intuition knows these. Your intuition already knows. We're always the most upset. Like in my example, you know, the only times that I've been extremely upset with somebody cheating on me or something is when I've laid next to them acting like I believed them when I did not. You are lying to yourself and you are lying to them. If you're laying next to somebody that you in your heart know is cheating on you, then you're not just lying to them. You're not just lying to yourself. You're lying to them. Then that makes you a liar too. If you're like, oh, baby, I know, I believe you, don't apologize to these people for something that you know in your heart. You know? The times that I've been like, you know what? I know you're cheating on me or whatever, but I don't, like, I just accept it. If that's the truth, you know, I'm not going to lay next to somebody ever again and act like I believe them if I don't. And I think some of you have been healing from that. The most that I have ever been hurt is by going against my own intuition. When I have laid next to somebody I knew for a fact was bullshit in me, and I pretended, oh, I believe you, you know, apologizing to them for questioning their illusion of integrity. You know, some people get so mad you question their illusion of integrity. Integrity isn't what we do when people are watching. Yeah, you're going to walk away. Either you've walked away or you need to walk away. Kitty, no. Come here. He's a little Leo kitty. That was Pixie. He's bored. Wants to say hi. Nope, don't do it. No, don't do it. No. No. Where was I at? Oh, yeah. So if you've got a situation where you know in your heart, like there was this one time I knew there was some stuff going down, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna research this with or without you. You know, this is what I believe with or without you. I don't believe you, and either you can accept that and we can move on, or you can kick rocks, right? And then when I found out that it was true, I was nowhere near as angry as the times that I've been like, oh, I'm sorry for not believing you, and oh, I'm sorry for this, and kiss, 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 lay down, still up in my head, all like this, motherfucker, blah, 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 in my head, you know, knowing the whole time. And then when I find out that it was true, then I'm heartbroken. But the times that I've been like, you know what? I don't care. I don't believe you. And I'm not going to believe you. I don't care what you say. I'm not going to believe you. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. And then when I find out that it's true, I've been like, I knew it, you know, but it's not I knew it in a bad way. It's I knew it in a good way, and I'm glad I followed my own intuition. So some of you might be dealing with some of that right now, or need to be doing that right now. But abscesses only heal from the inside out, not from the outside in. To thy own self be true. Follow your own truth, no matter what is outside of you. Because, man, they get mad when you present somebody with some truth. The first thing they do is blow up, man. If you ask somebody something and you're not being a nagging whatever, blah blah blah, you're just like, hey, have you been calling fucking blah blah blah, and they just flip out, then you know your answer, man. Because the truth doesn't fight. It doesn't have to. The truth just is. I'm pretty sure those are your messages, Leo. I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here. I know you guys can get through this. I know you can. Not I think you can. We have to watch our frequencies, right? When we use the word hope, like, oh, I hope you get through this, that automatically has this frequency of lack, like you're not getting through it. So Leo, I know you've got this. You know you've got this. You know whatever the truth is. So don't back down from your own internal truth. And don't be afraid to speak your truth, Leo. And it is okay to not be okay sometimes. It's okay to not be okay sometimes, Leo. All right? I love you guys. I'm going to move on to the Virgo gang. Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. All right, universe, what do we got for Virgo? Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you more than I could possibly express. I love that word, appreciate. gratitude, grateful. I'm grateful for your presence. I appreciate you. If we think about the words we use and the frequency in which we use them, how many times a day do we say, I'm sorry, all uselessly? Oh, I'm sorry I smiled too much. I'm sorry that I, didn't open the door. Or, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Do you know how much of that frequency we can change 18 seconds at a time? It says 21 days to make a routine. The Magician in reversed. Exactly. These are about your thoughts. Where are you putting your focus, Virgo? These are about your thoughts. The Sun in reverse. I usually don't read reversals. Some of you guys are really down on yourselves, or really down, like talking negatively about, I'm not sure what. I don't know if you're talking negatively about yourself, about the outside world in general. Out of all of the possible possibilities out there, we have a tendency to pick the most unpleasant ones, pluck them from the universe and stick them in our pocket and focus on them. Out of all of the possible possibilities, why do we pick the worst case scenario and be like, yep, that's the one I'm going to focus on. I'm going to focus on this, and I'm going to focus, even though all of the other possibilities are just as possible as this one of the worst possibility, we still only focus on the worst possibilities. We notice all of those first. How can we change that inside of ourselves? How can we, one thought process at a time, one less useless I'm sorry at a time, one less picking the worst possible outcome out of the realm of possible possibilities and focusing on that? How can we pick the best possible outcome out of the possible possibilities? How can we focus on the best traits that we have inside of ourselves or another person, instead of automatically, like some of us automatically go to the word, like, oh, well, she blah blah blah, or she ain't got, like, we automatically notice the worst things. When was a time in your life when was the best time in your life? Yeah, see, 8 of Cups. Somebody's going through some sort of emotional turmoil here. Walking away from something. Either somebody walked away, or you're trying to walk away. But there's a negative Nancy around here somewhere. And I believe that you're doing that inside yourself, Virgo. Are you being too critical of everything outside of you, and then experiencing everything outside of you being critical to you? If you feel like people are being harsh on you, then where are you being harsh on yourself, Virgo? One vibration at a time. Like, I feel like our minds are like they say, muscle memory, you know? Some of us drive around in a car all day, and we only notice the bad drivers. We only notice all the bad things, like, this asshole fucking blah, blah, blah. Like, and then we wonder why we always end up with this asshole blah, blah, blah. How can you train your mind to see the good things? To acknowledge the bad things. Yeah, I see that asshole right there, but man, he's got a really pretty car. That's a really pretty color, you know? Or wow, don't even focus on that. Don't even focus on the negativity. Acknowledge it, but don't keep playing it in your mind over and over and over and over and over. They say 18 seconds at a time for 21 days will make or break a habit. So in 21 days from now, if you start one thought at a time and turning it like this to this, focusing, where is your passion? Your passion and your awareness, your attention, your energy. Where are you focusing that in the negative, Virgo? Where can you be flipping that into the positive and aligning it all together? I think some of y'all just need to walk away from the internal negativity. If you have people that are being negative on the outside, yeah, that 9 of Cups. That's learning how to love yourself. The internal love for yourself. And not only were we programmed and indoctrinated to do these things, we also have people around us that constantly are projections of what we feel internally. You know, if you have somebody that's harshing on you, even if you've got all these bad things that are going on, then look inside and see where that's coming from. You know, if you've got somebody that's being overly critical to you, then where are you being overly critical of yourself or others on the outside? You have a solid foundation to build on. You are creative. You have so much creative potential. And then you look at this creative potential and you go, oh, well, nobody likes it anyways. Nobody's going to want it anyways, you know? Or you judge the fact that nobody wants it anyways, and then you turn it in on yourself. Well, it's not good enough, you know? I knew nobody was going to like it. Or because the fact that nobody likes it, then you just get all sad about yourself. You need to learn how to fall in love with yourself. I know that not in a narcissistic way, but where can you look inside yourself and be like, no, I know that that's beautiful. I know that that project that I made is beautiful, and I don't give a two shits what anybody else thinks about it. We rely so much on outside opinions of others to make ourselves feel good. Where can we stop doing that? Where can we just be like, no, I am the Empress. I am creative. I am loving. I am loved. I am beautiful. I am worthy. You have people that make problems for every solution, and you have people that make solutions for every problem. And it takes just as much energy. You can't have a bad day with a good attitude. And you cannot have a good day with a bad attitude. All right, Virgo? Quit being so hard on yourself. I love you guys. I'm going to move on to the Libra gang. Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. 5746. Libra. Hi, Libra. I am also a Libra, for those of you that don't know. I have 6 placements in Libra. That's a lot of Libra. I have a whole lot of Libra in my chart right now, or in this existence, I guess. I imagine you guys are having a wonderful day. I know I am. I got a new job. I went on like 5 different interviews. Went on 5 different interviews and went on an Anasazi tour with my really good friend that I've known for a long time. It's nice to have platonic relationships with the opposite sex, that's for sure. They say a lot of times that we can't be friends with males and males can't be friends with women, and I call bullshit. I call bullshit. It's healthy to have platonic relationships with your male friends, and it's healthy to have platonic relationships with your female friend. And I'm very appreciative of my platonic male friends that I have. I mean, shoot, I'm still friends with all the friends that I have. We all think that relationships are everything, especially as Libras. We are overly romantic. We idolize the romance part of relationships. But Libras are relationship creatures. But that doesn't mean relationship, like we use the word relationship and we only hold it to one thing. We have a relationship with ourselves. We have a relationship with our parents. We have a relationship with God, the universe, whatever you want to call it. There are so many different sects or categories of relationship. But then when we say it, we only think of this one thing. We think of this romantic thing, right? What can we tell Libra today, universe? What can we tell Libra? Oh, geez, 9 of Cups. That is loving yourself. No matter who you're with, no matter what you're doing, that is owning everything that you have ever been, everything that you are. There's a wealth about that nobody can take from you, ever. That is finding balance of yep. Some of you guys are truly finding balance inside yourself. Love of yourself. Like true love of self. Everybody tells you to love yourself, but nobody tells you how or what that consists of. You know? Oh, what just fell down? What was that? 7 of Swords. This is a very controversial card. I mean, is this guy walking away with the swords or is he bringing them? In my opinion, the 7 of Swords, he's still doing God's work. He might be walking away with all those swords, but it's only because the universe told him to. You know, that's like going to a frat party and everybody having loaded weapons, and then somebody, you know, then passing out drunk, and then somebody sneaking off with all those loaded weapons because they felt like it was safer that way. Not always is the 7 of Swords deceitful. Sometimes it is, it's all divine in its own time, right? And some of us might be working under the radar, or, you know, we are sneaking away with our own self-love here. Huh? With the Empress at the bottom. That is, the Empress is also Taurus. Some of you might be dealing with the Taurus. I have a Taurus sun. I'm actually surrounded by Tauruses. But the Empress is fertile. That's fertile ground. That's mother. That's love. That is the goddess of all goddesses, the queen of all queens. Huh. My cat just knocked stuff over. Like, my mom made this. It is a picture of my son that she turned into a poo head, which is amazing. My mom is so talented. She's such a talented artist. But yeah, Kitty is being crazy. Sorry about that, guys. Libra. Either some of you feel like you're out in the cold from love, or you're throwing all the anti-love out in the cold. But either way, it's God's work, man. I've been through so much, and I've done so much with so little for so long. I can only imagine what I could do with a lot, you know? Queen of Swords, that's your card. That is you standing in your power, Libra. Stand in your power. Know yourself. And know that God's rejection is God's protection. You know, if you have somebody out there that treated you like shit and just ghosted you, that is all still divine. Even though it hurt, I bet you learned a lot from it. You learned a lot from your experiences, Libra. And you're internalizing that and moving away to calmer waters. You're leaving behind all the choppiness and taking all those lessons that you've learned, and you're applying them. Applying them to your life now. Like, you'll never go through the same things that you went through before. Will you, Libra? You will never be in your head again over the bullshit. You'll never be put in these positions again, Libra. You'll never have to do that again. And it's the healing, yeah, to see the star. You are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel from all of the deception, all of the trauma, all of the lessons, because lessons ultimately always equal blessings, Libra. Always. Even if you don't see it right now, hold space in your heart that you will. And it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to fall apart, and it's okay to be upset, but you can't stay there. You have to move forward into a loving, happy, healthy home life, you know, with yourself. Yep. Geez, just as I said that, I cut it to the 10 of Pentacles. This is building a foundation, a solid foundation on solid ground, that no matter if the storm comes, it's not going to fall apart, because the tower only falls when you build on faulty foundations. How many of us have gotten into relationships? I know I'm guilty. I've gotten into so many different random relationships where my boyfriend is crying on my shoulder about missing his ex. You know, and I'm still trying to act like I'm in a healthy relationship. Like, no, man. If you are presented with somebody that you don't know is still like pining over an ex or is still heartbroken, let that go. Yeah, end of cycle. Never again will you do that. Never again will you be the person that is in a relationship because, you know, there ain't nobody that loves you more than somebody that needs a place to stay. All of a sudden they are so in love, right? They need a place to stay, or you have a car, or, you know, and it's sad, man. It really is sad that people do that, but we allow it, you know? This is no more allowing those situations to happen, Libra. This is you learning and actually applying those lessons to your life. No more will you be in those situations. You're not at the final ending, you know, but you've gone so far. You might not be where you want to be, but you could look back to last year or the year before that and see how far you've come. You've come a long ways to find this self-love here. All right, Libra? Good job. I'm going to move on to the Scorpio gang. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you very much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, have a wonderful day. All right? Don't take no guff from them swine, like Fear and Loathing says, right? On to Scorpio. 107. 107. Scorpio, Scorpio. Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. We got Venus in Scorpio right now. Venus is in Scorpio. We got 7 planets that are in retrograde. So if you guys feel like all the crazy energies in the air, just know that this too shall pass. This is just a moment in time, just like all the rest of the moments. And if you're having a hard time, try to remember a moment that you weren't having a hard time. Reflect on that. Scorpio. What can we tell Scorpio today, universe? What do we got for Scorpio? 2 of Pentacles. Are you feeling like you are not building, that whatever you're building isn't going to work? Because it's in the reverse here. Are you feeling like you're putting effort into something that, yeah, exactly. You feel like you're putting efforts into something that isn't working. You're not seeing the results of the effort that you're putting in, at least not yet. You feel like you've put in a lot of effort and don't have any results, that it's just ending in conflict. Some of you have put in a lot of work, and maybe some of you are done putting in a lot of work, or some of you are trying to give up. Don't give up, Scorpio. Don't give up. You might not be seeing the efforts of your work right now, but if you keep fighting through, you will. There is a definite definite outcome of success if you keep fighting. Don't give up on whatever you're trying to build, Scorpio. It feels like there's something tangible you're trying to build, whether it be a business, or if you're out looking for jobs, you're putting in applications and you feel like you aren't getting any success. Don't give up. You will be handed that pentacle. Somebody will be offering. It might be somebody that's offering to lend a hand to help your business. If somebody's trying to help you, let them help you. Yeah, you got the Fool at the bottom. Don't be scared to take that leap of faith. If there's something that you've been fighting for, you got the Star at the bottom too. When I cut the deck, you got the Fool and the Star. Some of you have been working on a project, working on a business, or trying to find a business, maybe putting in applications, something to do with with something tangible. Pentacles to me are not necessarily money, but like something that you can hold in your hand, like something that is tangible. It's not an idea. You know, like a job is you work every day, you go there, you see it, you have this it's something that you can see. You know, if you're working on a project and you've been fighting for it, don't give up. Absolutely do not give up. You have the Three of Pentacles there. Success is right around the corner, Scorpio. Success in either business, family life, I feel like with all these pentacles out here, there are 4 pentacle cards out of 5. So this tells me that some of you are really, really, really working hard on something tangible for yourself, some sort of business. And the Star again, Scorpio. Don't give up on whatever it is that you're working for. You might not see the outcome right now, but it's there. All right? The Wheel of Fortune. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Definitely. This will turn to your favor. All right? Keep putting in that work. Don't give up, Scorpio. Keep putting in that work, man. Because it's right there. Don't listen to gossip. Don't listen to to me, the Four of Cups is like a sister circle. You have all these people in your ear, you know, oh, telling you to do it this way, or telling you to do it that way, or telling you that it's not going to work, or, you know, that this relationship or this business and blah, blah, blah. Don't fall for it. Don't buy into it. Stay away from all that. Don't get in the middle. Don't let people put you in between. And definitely don't give up on whatever this is that you're working for, Scorpio. Because success is right around the corner. Yeah, with the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. It's right there. You might not see it yet. You feel like you've put in all this work and effort with no outcome. Universe has heard you. Universe has heard you. The Wheel of Fortune again. Things are going to move. What's at the top has got to come down, and what's at the bottom has got to come up. They call these the Fate of Morari, the 3 Sisters of Fate. And there's nobody higher than the 3 Sisters of Fate, according to Greek mythology. This will turn in your favor. Whatever you're working for, if you're out putting in job applications or whatever, you will get there. You will get it. Don't give up, Scorpio. All right? I know that's kind of a short message, but seems pretty point blank, period, you know, like Miss Auntie Karen would say. For those of y'all, I'm sure all of y'all have probably been here from Enchanted Cottage's page, so you know exactly who I'm talking about and exactly what I'm talking about. And if you don't, go check her out. Enchanted Cottage 333. She's beautiful and amazing, and I have so much love and appreciation for her and what she's done for me just in energy alone. There's no words to express it. So you got the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck over here. You are right around the corner, Scorpio. Don't give up, all right? Much love, guys. On to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I have Sagittarius moon. I am a Libra sun with a Capricorn rising and a Sagittarius moon with Scorpio and Venus. So I have one planet or one element in each one of my 4 major placements. 11433. Sagittarius. What can we get for the Sagittarius being, universe? Sagittarius. Thank you guys for being here. I absolutely appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe if you feel so inclined. I would love it if you dropped in and said hello. Leave me a comment at the bottom. Let me know how you feel, what you would like to see. Even some constructive criticism is fine with me. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. What does universe have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Justice. We have the Justice card. So some of you guys might be dealing with a Libra. Some of you guys might be in a legal situation that will be in your favor. Because we have the Justice and the Upright. Sagittarius. What can we tell Sagittarius? Either way, Justice is the first card out. The Chariot. Moving towards justice, huh? Things are going to be... If you feel like they're out of your control, then that's God's plan, right? We are only in control of what we have control over. And you know what we have control over? The only thing that we actually own in this world are our responses, our emotions. Right? Ooh. Justice over somebody, what is this? The High Priestess in reverse. So somebody not, justice over either you not following your intuition, being righted. Oh yeah. With the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You are definitely moving out of some sort of internal conflict. And if you have internal battles, then you're definitely experiencing external battles. Because whatever happens on the inside happens on the outside. Right? There is no external solution for an internal problem. Whatever battles that you've been going through, and it looks like you've been going through a lot, Sagittarius. And it might be from you not following your own intuition. But you are getting justice. And you will be moving with the leap of faith, dude. The universe has got you. No, kitty, don't do it. Meow, meow, meow. Don't do it. Kitty. The universe has got you. You might have walked away, or somebody might have walked away from something that you felt was significant. Whatever walking away happened here, or whatever ending happened here was definitely significant, and it hurt a lot. Rather it be an idea, a belief. Ooh, you have the 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. But there has to be that walking away in order to fully get to the 10 of Cups, to fully understand what it is that you want. To thy own self be true. The 10 of Cups is permanent contentment in the realm of the heart. That's permanent contentment. That's something nobody can take from you. Nobody can take permanent contentment. That's you going inside, doing the work, facing your own demons. You are getting justice from facing your own demons. Congratulations, Sagittarius. You know what you've done wrong. You know what you've done right. You know what you could do better. And you see what other people have done wrong and what they could have done right, but you're not condemning them for that. You are building a solid foundation, a family, a legacy. Yeah. You are building on solid foundation. The towers, whatever towers have crumbled, that's the tower that's crumbled. But now that you know where the cracks are, where the foundation's faulty, where you could have built on better ground, you're building on that better ground, Sagittarius. Hi, kitty. This is a little paw. Congratulations. Whatever you've let go of, whatever towers have crumbled, you've taken it and you've internalized it, and you've looked, okay, well, I guess I could have done this better, and you've actually applied the lessons and are building on solid foundation. You will have justice. On that tower. If this tower falls, then you go in and you look. Okay, well, where could I have built better? Where have I been building on false ideals? And where can I build on solid foundation? And I'm pretty sure, Sagittarius, that you are building on solid foundation. And if you build on solid foundation, then it doesn't matter what tower comes. The storm can come, the wolf can come and try to huff and puff and blow your house down. It's not going to matter. Because you've got this. You've got this internally. You've got this externally. You've turned your lessons into blessings. And you know, that's that inner knowing that lessons are blessings. So congratulations, Sagittarius. Much love, you guys. Thanks for being here. I'm going to move on to the Capricorn gang. Capricorn. $122. Capricorn. What can we tell the Capricorns today, universe? What do we got for Capricorns? Capricorn. What can we tell Capricorn? Capricorn. Devil in reverse. All right. Staying away from addictions, staying away from things that are shiny, you know, that are just there to tempt you, staying away from temptations. Or this could be, that is your card. Capricorn card. With the Emperor. All in reverse. Some of you guys might be not in your power at the moment. You might be feeling like you are all out of whack, Capricorn. You might be feeling like there's somebody ruling over you. Or maybe you're being too ruling over others. What else can we tell Capricorn, universe? The King of Cups in upright. So your heart is in the right place. With the Star. So your heart and your hope are in the right place. So why are you in the reverse there, Capricorn? Why are you in the reverse? Why is Capricorn in the reverse? Eight of Pentacles. Are you not feeling like you're, like whatever you're putting your efforts into is successful? Do you feel like you're building on faulty foundations? Are you not seeing the effort for, or the rewards for your effort? Oh yeah. Inside of a mind cage. You have the key to that cage. Like kitty. You have the key. You can take yourself out of that mind prison, Capricorn. You're all up in your head. Oh, yeah. Nine of Swords in reverse, or Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. All in your head. But you have the key to your own prison there, Capricorn. You have the key to building your foundations. You are building. That's what Capricorns do. It's build on solid foundations. So why are you all in your head, Capricorn? Somebody put you out in the cold? Or do you feel like you're left out in the cold? Do you feel left out? Like you're putting in all this work and everybody else is reaping the rewards and you're just putting in the work? Where can you make your effort the reward? You know? If you're doing stuff because you're expecting an outcome, like if you're doing favors for people because you're expecting them to do favors for you, then are you really doing them favors, or are you just hurting yourself? Like, where is your expectations? Like, are you expecting something out of whatever work it is that you're doing that you're not getting? And that's got you all up in your mind, right? Well, how can you change your mindset? How can you change how you feel about what it is that you're doing? Take that leap of faith. You're the only one that can change how you feel about whatever it is that you're doing, Capricorn. Nobody else can change how you feel. Only you can. We have the Death card. Yep. At the end of the day, we are the only ones in control. Nobody can make you do anything. Nobody can make you oh, well, you made me blah blah blah. No, that is not true. Nobody can make anyone do anything. We always are responsible for our own actions and our own emotions. Yeah, with the Temperance at the bottom. Where can you change your attitude towards what it is that you're doing so that it doesn't feel so much like work, Capricorn? So you're not so in your head. You can't have a bad day with a good attitude, and you can't have a good day with a bad attitude. And it's just as simple as that. How can you switch your attitude towards whatever it is that you're working on so that you can move towards happier, calmer waters? Are the battles that are going on, are they external or are they internal? And if they're internal, then you have control over those. You're the only one that can change your emotions. Nobody else can do that for you, Capricorn. So if you're upset about what it is that you've been working on, then either stop working on it or change your upsetness. All right? I'm going to move on to Aquarius. Aquarius. 28. Aquarius gang. Hi guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your existence. Not only on my channel, but in life in general. What kind of messages can we tell Aquarius today? Aquarius. The Devil in reverse. Not getting into temptation. Owning all the things that you find embarrassing inside yourself, maybe. Or some of you guys are dealing with the Capricorn. Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. What can we tell Aquarius? What can we tell Aquarius? Six of Wands. You are going inside, not falling for temptation, going inside, owning all of the things that you're not proud of, maybe. And that by itself is a victory. Owning all that you are and all you ever will be is a victory all by itself. Yeah, that's going in and fighting. You're not fighting anymore. You've won the fleece by owning all of your internal devils, all of the things that you find shady, all of the things that you aren't proud of. By acknowledging them, and you got, some of you guys are dealing with a Gemini, some of you guys might be dealing with a twin flame. But you have definitely gone inside and done some work because you're victorious over the devil. You are no longer fighting. What else can we tell Aquarius? Aquarius. Got the Knight of Pentacles. Definitely slow moving. Slowest mover in the whole deck, right? Looks like there's a bee farm back there. Sorry, I just noticed that. But he's moving forward. Slowly moving forward. With the Magician. Yep. That's putting all of your passion aligned with your awareness, aligned with your drive, aligned with that is manifesting what you truly want. Sorry, we got the dogs going off back there. What else can we tell Aquarius? Two of Cups, the realm of the heart. So you are moving forward slowly, putting all of your magic, leaving behind all of the devil temptations and your things that you're afraid of or things that you're shameful for. You're owning all that you are, and you are putting all of your magic, and you will be successful in the realm of the heart, Aquarius. That is success in the realm of the heart. The leap of faith. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to move on to the Pisces gang. What can we tell Pisces? Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Pisces. Thank you guys for being here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Most importantly, say hello. Hello. What can we tell Pisces? What kind of messages do we got for the Pisces gang today, universe? What do we got for Pisces? What do we have for the Pisces gang? What do we have for Pisces? Ooh, the Magician, right away. So you are in manifestation mode, Pisces. You have all of the tools available. You know all there is to know. You know how to use these tools. You know how to manifest. You know how to put your mind and your passion and your tools together to get what it is that you want. Apollo's handed you those swords. What else can we tell Pisces today, universe? What else can we tell Pisces? Two of Cups. Some of you guys are manifesting your person, huh? You've got the tools. You've got the know-how. You've got the know what you don't want. You've got to know what you do want. You got the, I'm not going to accept this. You got the, I ain't playing with no fools, Pisces. Some of y'all ain't messing around, man. You aren't dealing with F-boys. You aren't falling for none of the bullshit. And you got the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. You are manifesting this new adventure in the realm of the heart. Whatever that might be. Might be a relationship. Might be something that you're passionate about. What else do we got, Pisces? What else do we have for Pisces? The Lovers. Yeah, some of you guys are manifesting your person. That's for true. You are manifesting your person, your relationship, your passion. Something very important to you. The Three of Cups, some of you guys are getting married. Some of you guys are celebrating the start of a relationship. This is a great reading, Pisces. You have all of your ducks in a row. You have all of your tools available. You have you are definitely headed in the right direction in the realm of love, Pisces. And the wheel is about to turn in your favor. If you don't have it already, you're about to. This next person that comes through, or if you're dealing with somebody now, yeah, with the Chariot, this is definitely a success in the heart. Success in the realm of the heart here. You have put in your time. You are manifesting your person, or you might have already manifested your person. And if you haven't, you're about to. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. Doesn't get any better than that. Wow, Pisces. Good job. Good job putting in the work, man. You've put in the work. And whatever is about to come towards you is going to be very successful. Your heart will be very happy with whatever it is that you are manifesting here. Whether it be a relationship or a person, or something that you're really passionate about. Maybe it's a career that you're really passionate about. You have the World. You are, and the Sun again. Wow, Pisces. Congratulations. If some of you guys are worried about a new person or a relationship, you have nothing to worry about. But you already know that. You're already confident in this. Otherwise, you wouldn't already have this if you didn't already know. You already know. The truth is the truth. Yet the World again. Good job, Pisces. That's awesome. Congratulations. I don't think there needs to be anything left said, man. You have manifested. You either have manifested your person, or your person, like, it's right around the corner if you don't have it already. That's beautiful. With the Lovers, the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Swords, the Magician. Like, wow, I'm impressed. Way to go, Pisces. I don't think anything else needs to be said about that. Well, that ends the all signs reading, you guys. I got to get ready for work, and I imagine you all having a wonderful day. Thank you guys again for being here. I can't wait to see you next time. Vroom, beep, beep. Much love.